Hey everybody, we're back at New Smyrna Beach. It's about 3 hours before high tide. On the last trip, she caught over 30 fish, including 2 nice pompano and a couple of black-nosed sharks. This trip, we're going to be after the big black tips and the stingrays, so let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to give you a good look at the rig she uses, the sand perch rig, because it's a brand new one. And I put that 3rd hook on the clip and put the sinker over top of it. So it's a 3-hook rig, but they all sit low. And we usually put the pink fish bite in the middle and a white on the top and a white on the bottom. She hasn't caught any sand fleas yet, so it's just going to be fish bites to get us started. All right, this is the first fish of the day. She catches some small whiting, but this is ridiculous. That thing's only about 5 inches long, and I'm just going to let it go and get something else. Okay, hopefully what she's got is bigger than that dinkomatic whiting. She caught those 2 albino pompano on the last trip. What's this? Wow. Okay, hold that thing up.
God, it's like a wet fish.
That's a 14-inch whiting, a mini redfish. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Hold on, let some line out. Don't hook yourself. Wow, that's a huge whiting. Okay, here's the opening up shark bait. A chunk of that monster whiting, 10-0 Super Moo 2, 4 foot of 480 cable, and 7.5 foot, a 60-pound twisted mono on the big Tika with our second BG 8000. If we hook a huge ray or a big black tip, I'm probably going to take this rod because this Tika rod's a little much for her, even though she did catch that big black tip about a month ago. Okay, she thinks this is another decent whiting. Not really. Hold him up.
Medium size.
Yeah, he's a medium size.
Tip it?
Yeah. She's definitely getting some action now. Okay. A little baby pompano on the pink fish bite on the middle hook. Definitely let him go. So she's got 3 whiting in the little pompano. This doesn't look like much. And it's another little whiting. Not as small as the first one. All right, here's the setups for today. She's using her little 8-foot star rod like she always does in the middle. And on the left is the big Tika with our second BG 8000 in the GoPro. And I'm only going to run 1 rod today. The surf is a lot bigger than the last trip and is pretty big for the summertime in Florida. So no second rod today. Well, you've seen the little super dinky whiting. That is a super dinky pompano. Probably about 5 inches long. Okay, here we go. It's 30 minutes before high tide. I'm putting on that giant whiting head, and it's so big, only a monster stingray is going to be able to fit that in its mouth. So let's see what happens. A big black tip, a stingray, or a tarpon.
Is it black nose?
Oh, mine got off.
Got off?
Wow.
Wow. It got off.
I think that's what it was.
I think it's too big.
Okay, that could have been a stingray because there's not a mark on this thing. Like I said, that's too big for the stingray to get in his mouth. That's probably what it was. Okay, I'm gonna put the smaller whiting head on there that she caught this morning. I was afraid of that with the big whiting head. I think that was a medium-sized stingray. He picked it up and brought it in. You just couldn't fit it in the mouth to get the circle hook in there. So now let's see if we can get it with a smaller piece of whiting. Well, she said she's got one. She hasn't caught anything in about an hour. I need bait too. If I would have had a smaller bait on there, we would have caught that, whatever it was, stingray or whatever. What do we got? Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna keep him for emergency bait. As long as I got whiting, I'm still gonna use the whiting. She hasn't caught any sand fleas today. So what is it, 4 whiting and 4 little pompano in the catfish?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hope it's not a catfish. She thinks it might be. Spot? Definitely let him go. Well, she's got the catfish in the spot in the past few minutes. I'd like to have another decent whiting. I want him a little bigger. Hold it up. I am going to take that though. Yeah, I'll probably cut it in half. All right, it's an hour after high tide. And we're only going to stay about 2 more hours. The tide's going out pretty fast. And we're not going to get caught in the rain or roast out here like we did last time. Let's see what we got here. She didn't catch a single sand flea all day today. Hold it up. That's spot number 2. So she's only caught 13 fish today. That whiting was a giant when everything else has been small. I think that's because she hasn't had any sand fleas. So today is all the fish bites. She hasn't been getting many bites. She was trying to get something to eat. It bent the hell out of that rod. See if he's a medium-sized whiting. Or maybe a bigger whiting. Hold him up. He's a decent whiting. Oh, he's a decent whiting.
Yeah. It's skinny. That is big because it's skinny.
He's probably 11, 12 inches.
Yeah.
Okay, let him go because we're not going to be here much longer.
Yeah.
Well, we've been here 6 hours. You can tell as the tide's going out. I already put the shark rod up. She's still fishing. Oh, honey, lift it up. Lift it up. You snagged our rig. Lift it up. Our rig was tangled at the top of the rod, and when she casted it, she snapped that mono. Now,
Wow.
she snagged a little spot. That bottom hook is our old rig.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
That's crazy. We got our sinker back and everything. Hold that up. Let me see that. Wow.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yep, that's the end.
Yeah.
There's our rig right there. Now hold that.
We lost earlier.
That's the rig we just lost about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, we're wrapping it up. She caught about 16 fish, all small, except for the giant whiting. And she went to cast the rig and it snapped and flew out in the water. And we put another rig on it, she snagged it and got it back. That's pretty amazing. But we're out of here.
Thanks for watching.